still the same, don't ever change. I want you just the way you are every day now. Say you stay, don't go away. I love you just the way you are, the way you are.
There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drink melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band down in Kokomo.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go to the Kokomo? You can play it fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. We gotta Kokomo.
Martinique, that Montserrat mystique. We'll put out to sea, and we'll perfect our chemistry. By and by we'll defy a little bit of gravity. Afternoon delight, cocktails and moonlit nights. That dreamy look in your eye, give me a tropical contact high. Way down in Kokomo.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama.
myself. I don't like that. Chotomate. Chotomate. That's weird. It was off, but I could still hear myself. The L? What the L? Hi. I hope you're having a nice night. And thank you for all the donations to the charity. Thank you, Night of Solaria. Thank you, Oh, wait. See, that's a sub. I wish it went to it. And thank you, MM0. Did I miss one? No. I wish. I'm so mad. I like looked on the little donation thing. I wish all of my things went to it too, just automatically. That would have been kind of nice. It should. Why even put it on Twitch then? What would be the use? I don't know. They should add it. They should add it. I don't know. That's silly. I guess I have to check. All I did was click on the charity option. I don't know if there were other options for it, but I'll figure it out. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Tonight I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just playing Liminal Core. I wanted to play this. I may sound a little sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I just have very low blood pressure. So sorry if I'm like kind of out of it. That sounds bad. But no, I just have low blood pressure. I noticed it was like I was relaxing. I was trying to like relax, but it was like 2 hours ago I started feeling it. And it still lasted, and I tried to take all the stuff I needed. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll take my time. I'll go slowly. That's kind of why I haven't been doing things that are, like, so much. But I'm currently taking care of myself for these things. Let me put, like, that I'm live. I never do this. I never do that. I never freaking advertise that I'm like live on my streams or anything. I just say the time and like hope it happens. I don't really care to. Yeah. I was gonna do a lot more tonight, but I'm just feeling this way. So I'm taking my time with it and everything. Yeah. I'm drinking a Gatorade and I had an intense craving for buttered noodles. I think buttered noodles, bread and cheese is like, that's like the best meal you could ever have. One of them. It's like the dream meal. It's too good. It's too good. The Gatorade is a grape. It's a grape Gatorade. I'm gonna have liquid IV too later, but it's a grape one. It's so yummy. I don't actually like grape too much, but it's been growing on me. I'm not into I'm not too into it, but I've started to. I used to hate grape flavors. I used to absolutely hate it, but now I don't. I think it's growing. It's growing on me. Grape just always tastes like so artificial to me. I love I do like the grape ghost, but it's different. It's like a different one. But I feel like grape flavors are so artificial from the normal grape. And it's kind of annoying because I like the taste of normal grapes, and I wish there was something that just tasted like a normal grape. You know what I mean? I wish there was something. I wish there was just like an actual grape flavor. There's nothing. There's nothing. I like it's called white grape juice, and I used to really like that a lot. I don't know, grape just kind of tastes like the flavor tastes like the sound of a squeak, but it's the flavor. That's like what the flavor would be. I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it. My brain putting two and two together. It's true though. It's like a squeak. That's what grape tastes like. The sound of a squeak. Yeah. That's all. Alright, let's get into it, Liminal Core. And thank you for donating and stuff still to Dweeb and the little rescue and stuff. I'm very thankful for that. Let me put the thing on. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to come my pretty mama. I think this game is supposed to be super scary, so let's hope it's not too scary. I don't wanna be screaming the whole time. This is the one that it crashed on me. from what I recall. So I hope it doesn't crash again. There we go. I took off the microphone because it was pissing me off. Cool VHS. Whoa. I actually bought the game. So this should be good. I like just walking around and talking a little bit. It's nice. I didn't have the VHS on last time, but I think it's good for this. Yes. We could just walk around and chill. Chill out. Chill out. What you yelling for? Why does Avril Lavigne look the exact same? Have you seen her? She looks the exact same. She's not changed. It's kind of crazy. Whoa. It's because she's Canadian. She stole all of the souls of the people who use the Canadian healthcare and committed that. She stole their souls. I don't know how old she is. She's like Hayley Williams. Like she's like the older version of Hayley Williams. She's that cool emo girl. The cool emo girl. I like Hayley Williams though. I think she's one of the most beautiful women to ever walk the planet Earth. I love her so much. She's great. I used to want to be like her so bad when I was younger. I need to get my hair cut like her again. She looks best when she's emo. She also hasn't changed too much. She looks the exact same. She's so pretty. She's so pretty, just like you. Just like you. I want more buttered noodles. I don't like that. More buttered noodles. Well, a big thing about age is playing into it. If you don't play into it, you don't look nearly as old. So, like, if you remain emo and keep to that way, obviously you're gonna look almost the same as you used to. People actually don't change as much as we believe them to. Like, we just kind of make it up, but they don't actually change all that much. They just get an older haircut or let themselves go in that way. But no, they don't actually change that much. This is where it came from. It's true though. There's this woman, I forgot when she was born. She's 90 something years old, and she looks like she styles herself like she's in her 20s. And I can't tell you exactly how she looks, like how old she looks, but she definitely does not look 90 something. I forgot her name, but she like keeps her hair dyed blonde. She dresses like kind of like an early 2000s like hoe, and she definitely looks like maybe like from a glance she looks like she's in her late 20s because of how she dresses and how she like keeps herself. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I have to find her name. But it is insane. It is insane. Actually, I'm gonna look this up because this is very important for me to remember real quick. Jamaica, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. What's her name? Mammy Van Doren. Okay, wait. Let me get a picture for you. Hold on. I will get it. Let me put it up on my screen. Chottomatte. Here. This is gonna blow your noggin. Okay. Look. That was her when she was young, And then the other photo is her when she's 90. Yeah. It's all about how she dresses herself. Isn't that nuts? Like, obviously you can tell that she's not the same age, right? Duh. But like, from a glance, you wouldn't really know. Yeah, she's 90 something. Wait, let me look it up. Maybe Van Doren. She's 95. She was born in 1931. She's 95. Oh my god. Yeah. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Isn't that nuts? I told you, it's all about how you style it. But I think about her all the time. I respect her so much for just... She dresses like a hoe, kinda. It's good. You gotta hoe... If you hoe out forever, you'll never be old. It's when you get that, It's when you get that Betty White hairstyle. It's over. It's over. Yeah, that's one. Even as a man, you have to hoe out. You have to leave your stomach out. You have to wear those, like, things that show off your belly. Mm-hmm. Yep. She's a beautiful gilf. That beautiful gilf. There we go. It takes so long to swim in this game. Mm-hmm. No, hoe out is in your looks. I don't mean literally. No, not literally. Not literally. Gilfs will be in style. When I become a gilf, they will be in style. It'll be awesome. Everybody will want a gilf. I'll be the top gilf. I will. No, I won't. Alright, we were here. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go today? There's so much to explore around here. I wonder where else. I think maybe this is a way we can go. I don't know. Bermuda, Bahamas, come on, pretty mama. There we go. I should start a cult, maybe. What do you think? If I started a cult, would you join? Well, you actually wouldn't join because you wouldn't even know that you joined. That's how good. That's how good I would be. Can I go up? That's a little loud. Drink the Kool-Aid? No. If I had a cult, I would never do anything bad with it. I don't think people are inherently bad, and I don't think they're meant to be used that way. What I would do instead is I would use you all for labor, and my cult would actually be a big time company. And yeah, that's what you would do. Except you would be working, like, it would be like free labor, obviously, but you would have a home, you would have freedom, you would basically just like live in this environment, this area that I set up, and you would have everything you need, but you know, you just do the work for me. I don't know. Can I go in? Whee! Whee! You can't really see with the VHS filter. Okay, go, go, go. Whoa. Brr. That's how it would work, though. That's actually how a lot of cults work. Mm-hmm. You just... Thank you for the sub. Kobe. 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 You set up a bunch of people to do the free labor for you, and then you make it into just like a company. That's a lot of tea companies are actually cults. I don't know if you knew that. There's one called, I think it's like Gobi or something. Ironically, maybe I'm pretty sure it's actually called, no, it's called Yogi. It's called Yogi. Close to Gobi, just like your name. And it's actually a cult, and they take in people who obviously need help and stuff like that. But yes, they use people for the labor. Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of things can be classified as a cult that we don't even think about, right? So it's, I don't know. As long as nobody's dying or anything bad, whatever, I guess, huh? I guess so. What the fuck? It's true. It's true. Apple fans, Nintendo fans. Actually, Nintendo fans, though. But that's not a joke. But that's real. Okay, I came from here. Wow, 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 wow. Nintendo fans actually bought cardboard. So, yeah. They actually bought cardboard. They paid for cardboard. You know they were laughing when they did that. There's no way. They were laughing so hard. They knew. Nintendo Labo. I want Pokopia, but I don't want to buy a Switch again. I don't really want to do that. And I hate setting up the Switch, and I hate using it. I don't like any of their new consoles the way they feel. Why can't they just bring back an actual Nintendo DS? That's what I would like. I prefer like the old Nintendo DS. That shit was fun. And they're like, you know, they'll tell you like, well, the Switch is handheld. That shit sucks to hold. It's like a PSP but worse. Whoa. It's a house underwater. It's flooded. I like the PSP. I used to play my PSP so much that I cut my thumb open on the little like joystick thingy. I don't know if you remember. It was kind of like it had how do I explain it? It was like it was like a grate almost. The little joystick like circle thingy, and I heard something in the water. Yeah! Okay, go. Ah! Okay, we're good. Holy fuck! Oh, don't let me in the water anymore, please. My heart just gave out. I hated that. Oh my god. Oh. If I have to go in the water more and there's stuff in the water, I'm not doing it. Okay, but back to it. The PSP was really good. And I used to play it so much that I did cut my thumb because I would use the circle like joystick thingy, and I played Neopet's Pet Pet Adventures. I played the Winx Club game. I played a bunch of stuff. What the heck? What's that? Please don't be anything scary. I don't know. What's that? I don't know. I hope it's not anything. But yeah, the Winx Club game was really fun. It's kind of weird because I never really liked the Winx Club or anything. I'm too scared to do that. I never liked the Winx Club. When that onion ring, you have to answer. Shut up. Shut up. But it was a fun game. Same with the Wand of Wishing. I kind of wanted to play the Wand of Wishing again, because that game was legitimately fun and really good. I did play some Bratz games too. I used to have a lot of the Bratz. And I tried to get a Bratz doll that looked like me. Same with American Girl dolls. I loved American Girl dolls. This is too scary. I don't want to go in the water. have played the Darkest Fairy. I'm not going in that. I'll just walk around forever. I'm not doing that. The Neopets action game, that is the Darkest Fairy. The Darkest Fairy was seriously a good, like, RPG-esque game. I'm surprised a lot of people don't talk about it, how good it was. My mom, I wanted that game so bad because I sold it, like, okay. When I was younger, I had a bunch of freaking games. And I sold them all because my sister wanted a console and I wanted her to get it. And we didn't have a lot of money. So I just thought in my head, like, I don't play this enough. So I don't like that. So I sold all of my stuff. And I didn't realize I kind of sold games that I really liked. And thank you, Kamijin. Thank you. And she freaking used it as like a Netflix machine. I was so mad. And I sold all my games that I liked. So eventually I was able to get a console again. And my mom searched everywhere to buy me Neopets the Darkest Fairy over again. And it was so sweet. And I don't know where it is anymore. I think I didn't know where it is. But it was really, really sweet. I'm scared. I don't like the things in the water. I don't like these things. I still have a very expensive game called, what the heck is it called? Magician's Quest? Magician's Quest Mysterious Times. I don't like this. I'm scared. Is there anything in the water? I don't want to. I've played a lot of Magician's Quest. I want to play it again. It's a very good game. It's a very, very good game. I don't care what's in the water. If it's anything. If it's just a dude. If it's just a... I keep hearing stuff. If it's just a fish, I'll be scared. So I don't really want to. It's a shark? What if it's a hot lady? Fuck her too, I hate her. Don't scare me. If I look at the water over here, will I see what it was? What if it's a Pepsi freak? Magician's Quest is like Animal Crossing mixed with Harry Potter. Is that me breathing? What is it? Maybe I have to turn the VHS filter off. I don't know. ちょっと待って。Settings. No. That's a little better. Oh, why is it blurry? I tried to get rid of the blur. What's in there? I'm scared. An alligator? I don't know what it is. I'm scared. There are creatures in this game? Wait, really? I have to look this up. It depends on if I'll continue. I'm not doing it. What the heck would I do? It's just gonna kill me. Wait, let me see. Liminal core. Liminal universe. So scary you'll wet yourself. Liminal core. Ignore that, okay? Entities! There are things? What? It's a snake? No, I'm not playing this anymore. No. No, I'm not playing this game anymore. No. I can't do that. Oh my god. That's so scary. What the heck? Why would they do that? No. That's awful. Why would they do that? No. What the heck? No. There's not supposed to be monsters. No way. Let me see. Okay, let me... I have some other games I can play. Why would they do that? I hate that. Why would they do that? That's terrible. That's genuinely terrible. Why would they do that? Fuck. It's a fucking big... Sorry, this game is loud. Let the music go. There we go. I have a bunch of games just in case. Why would they do that? Fuck. I'm so mad. No. Okay. Should I do Chinese? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do Chinese. There's a voiceover, it's in Chinese. I don't know what this is about.
在路途中，一个人发现看似结束的一切，其实只是开始。
Okay.
准备好。
是的，我果然亮了，但我们很快就会开始。
Let's
你
go.
明白将要发生什么吗？
你的心脏停止了，手平放在现实器上，脑电图下降，大脑不活跃。
这是关键，别忘了备注。
Let's go. Press any key to skip the cutscene. 悲风的笑容。
哈利发现自己身处一家神秘饭店的
哈利
电梯里，位置上不清楚。
Alright, let's go. Aaron, liminal dimension. Shush. I don't think this one has things from what I know. If it does, I don't know what's going on. There's save stuff, so I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. 弟兄 Maybe. What's this?
循环并没有在你看到的地方结束。
I think it's less scary in Chinese. I don't know. It's like one of those Chinese drama things. That's what it reminds me of. My wife was really the Jade Emperor. Let's see.
循环并
What? Oh, it's like a loop game? That's kind of nice. always these types of fucking games. Hold on. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. There.
退出，这是关键的。
It's the key. You know, I tried to wax my legs today. I was like, I can do it. I can do it. To run faster? Oh, come on, man. No. I'm scared. So it worked. And I was like, oh, okay. And, you know, now I have so many bruises on my legs that it looks like I have a skin disease. So maybe I was not meant to do this. Maybe I should just stick to shaving. That's what I get for trying. It literally looks like I have like a disease or something. It's fucked up. That's what I get. That's what. Ah, yeah, good boy. I thought it was a creature. Put the photo down and look to the right. Hold on. What is... Okay. Now I gotta look at this.
We
weren't the first. Someone has been here before experimenting. But what they discovered overwhelmed them. Okay. Let me get my Gatorade. The picture of the girl, she's not gonna be shushing me. She's gonna have like big, scary, sharp teeth. It's gonna be crazy. Can we have more liminal games where it's just like we're chilling? We're Bing chilling. Yeah. I'm kinda mad. Why did that have freaking a big ass snake? Why did they do that? I'm so mad. The garbage. Where does it want me to look exactly? At least it didn't have a big that I know about. Where's the exit? The time or something? Pools is the one where you walk around. I have played that. Maybe I just played again. But I've been trying to find new ones. I just like walking games. They're very fun. Oh. Why? There should be more about just the way the game looks. That would be better. The way the game looks. They can't all be walking. Life is about walking. It should only be walking. Life is Roblox. I don't like the entities though. I think the entity should be like, okay. Ignore the way I'm gonna explain this, but it should be kind of like a Herobrine situation. Where it's implied that it's there, but it, you know, nothing really happens except maybe you'll see, like, when you loop back around, something changed. You know what I mean? It should be like, I don't know, there's like footsteps somewhere, like something like that, but you never actually, like, nothing happens, or you hear like a door open or something of this sort. That would be more interesting, yeah. I'm scared. I'm too scared to play these. I want to walk around. I'm too scared to play all the scary games right now. My head is too out of it. I need just fun. I need just fun. Here, what is that game? Pools. Let's explore the pools again. Let's explore the pools again. I do have a couple games, but they're all kind of they're all kind of scary, I think. I don't want to play anything scary. I'm too weak right now. I'm way too weak. My body's too weak. I'm like a... I shouldn't be a Scottish fold. I should be a rag doll. That's what I should be. I'm kind of like a rag doll right now. If you pick me up, I'd just rag doll. That's it. I have the back room lost and found. And I don't know. This looks like whatever. I don't like when they put like fucking like puzzles and story into this shit. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be kind of like, I don't know, you just walk around and things happen. Yeah, I'm very weak. My body is super weak. But that's okay. That's why I'm a VTuber and I don't have to do anything. And I just walk around and I just play my games and I just do whatever. When did the SCP take over the back rooms? So there is always an implied entity. But, I don't know why it's all like evil Knievel, big scary guy, and in the water it's a big scary evil kind of snake thing now and stuff like that. What the heck is that about? No, it should just be, I don't know. It should just be you walk around and you scare yourself. Yeah. I don't know, that's what I would do. I have to make the game and it's just walking around and then I'm not gonna play anything else. Black shards? I don't know what that is. Black shards. Black shards. Well, game open. Black shards. Black shard. Oh, that? I'm not playing that. That's way too much. No, I'm not playing that. That's like a whole liminal story thing. That one was cool though, but I think I need to be more in my right mind to play that. It's got too much going on. Alright, let's open a game. The pools. I've definitely played this. Whoa. Let's go. And let's turn it down first before my eardrums get blasted. Hold on. It sucks being so damn weak all the time. I don't want to be so weak all the time. I want to just do things, but I'm so weak. Whoa, that's where it came from. What if when you went in the pool, you just fell down? You just swam all the way down and then you just fell. That would be crazy. I've always been kind of weak though. There are a lot of times where, well, I guess, yeah, I've always been kind of weak. There's a lot of times where I couldn't go to school because I was really sick. That's just how I am. That's just how I am. I guess I never talked about this, but I was homeschooled for a while. Did you know that? Yeah. I was homeschooled for like 2 years of my school life, maybe, or 1. I don't remember exactly. But yes, I was homeschooled for a bit. And all I did was finish all the work really fast, and then I didn't have to do anything else. That's it. I was homeschooled because I was a little sick, and also I started to have a lot of social problems and fears of people. So I didn't want to be around people because it kind of freaked me out. That's creepy looking. And I would get severe anxiety around other people, because a lot of people bullied me at the time too. So I just kind of had fears of like human beings. Yeah. So I never really wanted to go to school. And also I could never pay attention in class because I was so anxious. And when I did it all at home, I finished probably all of my work within like 2 weeks. And it was like almost like a whole school year. So I would just kind of do whatever, like little projects and stuff, but I basically finished all of the work really quickly. And it was quite easy. That's what homeschooling is. It's just you just got to finish the work really quickly. Depending on obviously what type of homeschooling, but yeah. I also, like, when I was in school, I didn't show up to any of my classes. And I would just, basically, I would just skip class. And I passed almost all of my classes completely without even knowing the material. And just kind of, I don't know, fucking around and doing it. Except for my art classes, because I had to do a bunch of projects. Yeah. Whoa. I don't think kids should be homeschooled if you want them to do well socially. And I say this as like somebody that, you know, did it. I think it really did screw me up socially and made me scared of people. Even more so. I think it's more important to face those issues head on. It's just harder now because I have tried to do that, and then it results in, like, you know, because everybody can see what I do, and say I try to do it in VTubing. You know, if I talk to the wrong person or if I say the wrong thing, I'm screwed. Screwed the pooch. I know plenty of people who've been homeschooled and they are socially inept. To be fair, everybody's socially inept now. So, it's just how we are. It's just how Zoomers are. It is a jungle out there. I'm still kind of scared of people. I try to tell, like, as many people that as possible with things I have to do or things I have to go to. And I'm trying to get over it. What was it? I went to go talk to my, like, therapist and stuff. Whoa. My therapist. And this is so cringe. So, I thought I missed her appointment, and I didn't know how to, because it's like, this one was over the phone, and I thought I missed the appointment, and I thought I messed it up. So, I you know, I was freaking out, and I was trying to send her, like, emails and texts and stuff, and I'm like, I can't join the thing, I can't join the thing, and I was completely freaking out, and I was trying to ask her, and she wouldn't reply, and I thought, like, it's over, and I thought I was upsetting her, and then, I kept apologizing to her, and I think she realized, like, before we even met, like, okay, I see what issues. I see the issues here. That's how I am, though. I get really scared of inconveniencing people. And I've always had that issue in my life where I don't like to do things because I feel like it'll inconvenience people, even if it's like, I don't even know. Like, this is why it sucks. A monster. What is it? Even with artists, I feel like they kind of take advantage of people like that too. Fuck them for that. But I always feel like I'm inconveniencing them because it's like, hey, are you gonna work on my thing I paid you for? And it feels like an inconvenience, you know? And it feels bad. It's spooky as hell. But that's what they all do. They kind of act like you do that too. But it is their job. Like, you literally paid for it. And I can tell this to you, but I can't do it myself. But they always do that. It is very hard to assert yourself. I'm very, very bad at that. That's what I'm slowly working on. I am working on it. Well, artists act like they're like fighting in the trenches to get a piece done. They act like their arm is like falling off and the world is exploding and this and that and the third. Just to get like a single piece that you paid for and you paid like a rush fee on. It's crazy. But I think it's very like selfish of me to always think that I'm a burden though. And I try to remember that, and it kind of helps ground me that I'm being worse than I wanted to be because of this way. And I think that's a good way to kind of take yourself out of that sort of mindset. Because a good thing to think is like, you're not that important, so just do it. You're not that important, so just say it. And then that'll help a lot. Some people do actually want you to bother them. It's crazy. It is crazy. I never understand that. Ever. I can never understand that. It is backwards, but it's true. It's true. Is this where the monster is fucking bellowing? Right. I hope not. It is a good way to look at it. Because you just... I don't know. You're not that important. You're not that special. So just do it and get it done. Because you're... I don't like that. I don't think there's any... I hope there's nothing. I don't know, it helps me. I hope it can help me. I don't like the... It sounds like somebody's sloshing with me. I don't like it. If there is... I'm freaking... My third leg? I'm not a man. I'm a beautiful angel woman. No, it's my... What is it? It's my mind playing tricks on me. Whoa. Freaky. Diggity. Okay. Oh, by the way, I am not going to be around. Well, I wanted to do more today, and I feel really bad. But I'm not going to be around tomorrow and the next day because I have a lot of appointments for certain things, and I'm working on it. It's basically like I'm gonna be really tired, so. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I need to get my low blood pressure kind of handled too. I think it's kind of weird because every single person in my family has like fucking skyrocketed high blood pressure. I'm like the only one that doesn't. I don't really know why. And I I don't know what that's about. I have to get it checked. My thumb, I need to get checked up on, but that might actually have to do with my blood pressure too. Yeah. Possibly. Possibly. In my family, I have a ton of blood disorders and diseases. So, I'll have to see, but it runs in my family hardcore. It's really bad. My mom, she constantly is in the hospital, like, you know, if she even cuts her arm or anything, she's got to be really careful. Same with, if she gets a nosebleed, she can die. So she has to be really careful. Same with me. There's, possibilities of that too. But I haven't had any crazy things going on. Yeah. Pretty spooky. Yeah, a lot of blood clotting issues. It's pretty intense, pretty crazy. Nothing has happened to me, and I've been tested for a lot of things, and I've had no issues, but always a possibility. That's why you too, if you ever get your health checked out, make sure everything is okay. Because you never know. You never know. So far, my health has been pretty okay. A lot of, thyroid conditions run in my family too. And I've gotten everything checked. And I get it checked every time I go. And so far, nothing. So I'm pretty damn lucky. Every single woman in my family has a thyroid condition, basically. Except for, I think, me and my cousin. So, it's nutsy. 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 Men can have thyroid conditions too, correct? I understand, like, they have that, but I'm wondering how common it is in men compared to women. Because I know women specifically get them, like, hardcore. It's less common. I don't know how common it is either. But you should get that checked too. If you need to. They're spooky things. Which way? It's because of the estrogen. Something like that. The estrogen, the poison in my body. I shouldn't say that. If I keep talking like that, people are gonna get mad. All of that poison. Can I go this way? Yeah, I can. More onions, please. More onions. No, I think both estrogen and testosterone are equally as bad. For real. You shouldn't have too much of either. Any gender. Doesn't matter. It's bad for you. You'll have a lot of issues if you have more of it. It shrinks your balls. Yeah, my balls really shrunk. All of that. I want zero of both. I want to be a genderless entity. I want to have nothing. I want to have nothing there, like a Barbie doll. Right, which way? My balls are cooked. They, them, a Gijur. I actually, I don't know if I've spoken about this too, but I had a they, them, little thing in high school. I was like, I'm a they, them. And I didn't really understand what it meant. But I just thought it was because I wore kind of masculine clothes sometimes. And I thought that made me, like, not a woman, kind of. So I thought, I don't know, that was, like, kind of, it was the trend. And I thought that was kind of, like, the way it worked and felt. But I don't know, I slowly realized, like, putting yourself under a construct like that is bad in itself. Even like, I mean, I think sometimes it's understandable for certain things, but I think putting too many labels on yourself will make you feel like you have to fit into everything specifically. And I think that's really stupid. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm not against it, but I'm also not for these things either. I don't think people need as many labels as they want to pretend to have. And I think they should just do whatever makes them happy as long as they need to. It was a trend around 2008 when girls went by he, him. It's because they liked yaoi. They liked way too much yaoi. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like where it came from. No joke. I'm serious about that. I'm serious. I truly think that's where it like is linked up to. Speaking from experience, I hate yaoi. Also, I would never be a man or a boy. I like being a woman. I like being a woman way too much. But I always pretended to be a guy online because way back when you were a girl, like, people would, like, fucking kill you and hate you. So I just, like, I don't know, I would just pretend to be a dude online and play games. And it was fine. I was pretty good with it. Where'd I go? They still do that though? I know. It's much more acceptable to be a woman now. It is. It's much different now. Especially, like, it depends on the game you're playing. MMOs were always more accepting? Yeah, I think so. I used to, like, the reason why I really got into Dota 2 is because people were a bit more accepting, too. So I could just, like, play my game and not have, like, just do a good job, and if I didn't, then they would tell me I'm not doing a good job. And that's what was important to me. It's so funny, men pretended to be women to get stuff, but I always pretended to be a dude to fit in. That's what I did. I just wanted to fit in and I wanted to play the game. That's what I would do. Where do I go? I don't know if it's this way. Maple Story, Mabinogi. I remember that game. I played some Maple Story as well. I know girls who cried because of Valorant lobbies. Yeah, Valorant lobbies are like... Okay. In Call of Duty lobbies, right? They would say racist shit to you, whatever. But in the Valorant lobbies, it's like the woke racists. It's like the evil woke. It's crazy. Like, they will hate you for specific things, but then also be like racist and stuff. It's really crazy. It's really scary. I'm serious. They're like racist woke heads. I don't know why. It's like the worst of both. I would rather like know the movement. Like, okay, if you're woke, you're woke. I get it. But if you're like super racist, not, then I get it. But they're both at the same time, and it's evil. It is evil. It's scary stuff. They could tell I was a white girl. No, I never talk in those games. But, if I talked and they knew I was a white girl, I would be fucking flamed to hell and back. They would probably try to, like, dox me or something if they could. They're scary. They don't like it. They do not like that. They don't. They sense it. They sense my caucasity. It's true. When I remember, I like, there's been many times where people like liked me and stuff, and they thought I was cool, and like, I don't know, like usually girls, like they would like be my friend and stuff, And then, you know, I would like either talk to them, they'd figure out I was white, or like it would come up somehow, and then immediately they don't like me anymore. And I'm like, oh, this is how it feels to chew 5 gum. That's how it is. Yeah, it's pretty common actually nowadays. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. We are so, it is so harsh for us. It is so harsh to be a white woman. No, it's not. No, it's just some people feel certain types of ways about people. The most oppressed. It's true. I don't know why a lot of people pretend to be white girls nowadays or white women. When it's like, usually people will make fun of you even more and get angry at you for it. Or like, it's very common. I don't really know why. It kind of sucks because I don't have any like cool language or anything. I don't really have the cool culture that you probably do. What the fuck? So, I don't know. I didn't know that was even a thing. Yeah. It is a big thing. I know there's like a lot of VTubers I found out where like they would pretend to be white, but they're not. And I always don't understand why, because like you probably fit in more if you don't pretend to be that. You know, don't pretend to be something you're not. I don't really know why. I don't get it. I wish I could speak another language. I wish I had cooler culture. I wish I did. I'm kind of jealous about that. Instead, I'm just the bare bones. Pakistan? What is that about? The Manhara girl failure LARP tubers? Oh yeah. Thank you for the donation for the charity. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's very common. I don't know why the most racist people are not white. I don't really understand that. I always gotta rep that like I'm like immediately incredibly racist because I'm white, but it's like it's really the opposite. I don't really understand why. Like why do I have to do that? Why, you know, that I'm not. That's not fair. It's true. It's crazy. And I get in trouble because of you. You know? What the fuck? Like, just be honest. It's not fair. Speaking as a Latina is full of racism? What? I don't understand why. I think people should judge based on, like, if they're a shitty person or not. For the most part. I don't know. I think there's bad people and there's good people as is. I don't know. What a strange phenomenon. I feel like in the 90s everybody was like pretty open about like just, you know, all of this stuff. It's kind of weird how like we've taken a turn that everybody used to be like pretty, I don't know, pretty chill with it. Yeah. It was nice. I like that. It's crazy cuz like in school and stuff, like I think like I remember when I was a kid, they would do assemblies to tell us not to say these naughty words, you know what I mean? Like, don't say this slur. Don't bring up this racist thing or do this. And then all of us were like, who's the one saying that? You know, like we looked around each other and we were like, where did that come from? None of us ever thought about this before. And then like, that's kind of how it started. Because they were like telling you, don't do that. I remember we had an assembly, and I'll just say it, but it was a whole assembly not to say retarded. and it was a whole assembly, and they had a bunch of people come in and talk and stuff, and almost my whole class didn't even know what that word meant and had never heard that word before, which I think was very funny, because it's like, well, thanks for teaching us, I guess. I don't know. But none of us knew what that was. None of us even had heard it before, really. And I remember I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, what is this about? And she was like, what? And she was like talking to me about it. And I was like, I didn't hear that before. Like, who's saying that? And that's when, like, we all kind of, like, learned about this stuff from them saying, don't do that. You know? Just a few months after HR trainings, not to say things we joke about. Yeah, exactly. They always, like, make it worse. I think it's so crazy. I don't know. I've noticed, like, a lot of this stuff like that comes from them being, no, no, no. When all of us were, like, just kind of like, yay, we're friends. And we eat ice cream and we play games. And I think it's so funny. I don't know. I specifically remember that assembly because my whole class, it was like we had to go one by one for the assembly. And it was like a very serious thing, right? And we had to watch a bunch of stuff. And then all of us sat down and we were like, why would anybody say that? You know, like, who used that word? Or like, did you guys get in trouble? And all of us were like, no, I didn't know what that word was. I've never heard about that word, you know? And it's so crazy. I think I was in like freaking like 3rd or 2nd grade. Like, we were pretty young. And it's like, we didn't even know about that. I don't know why. It's so nuts. I think about stuff like that now too. Like, the more people get mad at people saying stuff or whatever, like, the more you get angry at something about it, the more power you're giving it. And I don't think a lot of people understand that either. I mean, I have faults with that too. Am I going in circles on purpose? Yes and no. Yes and no. I'm confusing myself, and then I'm just like, I like walking around. So, yeah. Yes and no, yes and no. Even, like the big time racism gamer words. I don't think people should be giving things power, or they should ignore it, because it's like, I don't know, it's real silly stuff. Even, there's been a ton of times where, like, I've played games online or I've streamed them and somebody obviously has, like, their name is, like, the hard R or something. And all you have to do is ignore it. And it's, you know, it's obviously a bad thing, but I don't have to be like, guys, I'm totally saying that's a bad thing to look better and seem like a better person. It's like, no, they're just, it's like a 15-year-old, you know, had access to the keyboard for the first time, you know? Like, whenever I see things like that in the concept of trying to make somebody upset, I just think, like, I was 15 years old once, too. I was. So, yeah, I know. I was 15 years old once as well. It's true. I just think it's silly. Certain things like that. Even, sometimes I'll see, like, I'll have people, like, try to, like, troll and try to say a naughty word under, like, a tweet or something, and it immediately gets flagged, so nobody's gonna see it, and I immediately just report them, and I've seen so many accounts get completely banned. And I just think it's funny, because sometimes I'll see that they've spent years on that account, or they have Twitter Blue. And I don't know, I like sit back and I sit a little smugly because I'm like, you fucking idiot. You stupid bitch. It's true. Even if, like, I know they're just saying it to be silly, it's like, you've spent years on this account and now it's done. You fucking idiot. RIP $8. To some, it's a lot more than $8. Depends. And then it's done. Boom. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't really care about that stuff, personally. Like, I think it's just like, if people want to specifically shout these things, like, I don't really care. For certain things, I just think words are words. I've been called and had a lot of bad things said about me. And especially, like, very not so nice things about who I am as a person. Even how I was born. And you just realize after a point it's just, I don't know, it's just like stupid words. It's just stupid words. Even though I would say I didn't grow up as like a major league minority, I did definitely grow up in the minority of how I was crafted as a person. So I definitely had to take a lot of things and hear a lot of things that most people probably wouldn't hear. And I don't know, after a point you just realize it's just kind of words. And it's not really that big a deal. Yeah, I remember there's a lot of people that, like, a lot of other VTubers that said I was like, you know, like a white trash that lived in a trailer park. But they, like, completely believed it, and they would bring it up, and, like, I would have to, like, they would try to, like, squeeze it into, like, serious things we were doing, and I'd be like, bro, like, not once in my life did that ever happen. I also think trailer parks are cool. I would definitely live in one. TBH, trailer homes are kinda good. What were they hoping for? Well, they had a inferiority and superiority complex at the same time, let's just say. So yeah. Until a tornado comes in, I kind of think it would be pretty epic septic to get a trailer home and just buy land and then just live in your kind of trailer home and just have like a big garden type of thing. For me, I don't really care about the amount of space I live in, just as much as it's like a comfy space. But it's kind of cool though. It's kind of cool though. I would do that. They were cheap back in the day, I know. And they're definitely not cheap anymore. And it makes me so bad. Now they just have like prefab homes. They have the Huawei prefab homes. The Amazon, you know, 8K made of fiberglass homes. Made 3D printed home. Yeah, a tiny shack in a forested area? I think that's so awesome. Barn roof homes? I would like Nintendo lava home. Would you buy the Nintendo lava home? Is this the way to go? I'm so stuck. I don't even know where to go anymore. I'm not sure. No, I've been here. No, we've been in the same place over and over again. I want the Nintendo lava home. I would get a trailer park home, actually. Just, can you buy it? My dream home would be kind of in the middle of nowhere, at least 30 minutes to like a city, or at least about 15 minutes to like a nearest like little city area with a train to a big city. And the train ride is like an hour or two at most away to the big city. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That's so ideal to me. I love that. I love that. I like the concept of neighbors, but I guess the old people neighbors were really nice to me. But any other neighbors I've had haven't really been the nicest, so I don't know. When I used to live with an old VTuber friend of mine, and we had like these neighbors, and they were so cool to me and awesome. But I think she told me that they didn't like her or something. I don't know. But they were always very nice, so I don't know why. They were always pretty chill with me. And I always talked to them, and I would stand outside and I would like, I don't know. I would go for jogs very often, and there was like this old dude, and he like was with his wife and stuff, and they would always say hi to me and strike a conversation with me. And they would always be pretty chill, so I like them. They're pretty cool. I'm always friendly with old people. I just try to be nice. Yeah. They're really sweetums. Hello, I'm doing pretty good. I don't know where to go. The ones that invited me to a party? No, those were other old people. Those are some other old people that invited me. I feel bad for never going still. They were very nice. I don't know why, but a lot of people seem to like me quite a bit, but I'm just not good at continuing it. If that makes sense. And every time I ask, like, hey, why don't you talk to me, or like, are you afraid of me or something? They always say that I seem busy, or I seem cold or distant, and I try not to be. I don't know how to not be that way. It's so strange. So I don't know how to continue. Ever. I've always had that. It's so strange to me. I don't know. Always hard, always hard. Recently, when I had my nails done, the girl that did my nails was so nice, and she actually added me on, like, I forgot which, like, thing, but I seem like such a weirdo because I don't have, like, Instagram or anything normal, but she added me, and we talked for a bit, and she was, like, really cool and stuff, but then it just stopped, and I feel like it always just stops. I don't know. That's just how things go, just stops, I guess. I don't know how to continue them. So strange. Instagram fucking sucks. I don't know why people even, like, I don't know how or why people use Instagram. It just sucks. It is how it goes. I don't know why. She was very sweet though. She was very cool. We were talking about art and other things like that, and just life. Things of that sort. She's very cool. I've never had Facebook. I'll never have Insta. Yeah, that's the thing. People don't text anymore, huh? People don't text anymore. What's that about? Where did this go? Can I sit here? Does this do anything? Breathe. Huh, I don't know where to go. He smelled the painting. Tried to set up a Facebook account for Marketplace? Yes. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Creating a new account is impossible? Why? Wait, what? Is Facebook hard to make an account? No. What? How? It requires selfies and ID? What? No. No way. No. You need to put your... That's like it's... What? No way. No way. Oh my god. I didn't know. Let's jump. I think it'll bring me back. Yeah. I don't remember where to go then. Remember when Facebook admitted everybody sells your info? Everybody sells it. I sell your info. Anytime you type a message in my chat, I'm gathering up information on you. And I'm looking to sell it. I'm selling it to, I don't know who. I can't make it something up like that on the fly. I don't know who. Somebody. The conspiracies were true. I actually do gather all of your info in the back of my mind. But I don't mean to do that in a harmful way. I just do it. I just like to learn about people from afar. That's what I like to do. You know more about me than I do. I know you like fat bitches. I know that for a fact. You've been liking fat bitches. I think you like tall fat bitches too, if I'm not mistaken. True? Yeah, I told you. I know about people. That's why I respect you. You like fat bitches and you like things relating to that I'm aware of. And I don't hate. I actually respect it. I respect that. I like when people have their things they like. I do. I have all the dirt. A lot of people have crossed me and I've never done anything with it because I don't want to and I don't care. Keep eating. Eat more, eat more. I don't know. I wouldn't do something that I wouldn't want done to me, so that's why I don't really care. I don't care too much. I'm like the same place over and over again. Whoa. Get bigger. I did look good when I was fat. I didn't look... Oh, only certain people will I do it to, not people that I actually care about. Certain people deserve it. Certain people are basically not human. They're like NPCs. It's like you have to press the boo button and make them go away. No, I think I was 160 at my biggest weight. And I didn't exactly look like it at all. But I think a lot of people don't know what weight looks like as well. I'm hearing skeletons. You're 160 now. You're a dude. You're a dude. That's different on a woman that isn't even like legally a person. Mm-hmm. It's true. My stomach just like... I don't know. I don't get like fat people's stomach. It's like weirdly toned. But I kind of hate it. I hate it because I didn't earn it. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. Different people do carry weight differently. I don't know. I need to earn it. It's not fair. But I get lunch lady arms. I'm not old enough to have lunch lady arms yet. But when the time comes, you know? When the time comes... I need to go, like, up there. Maybe I'll climb down here. I don't think I went through here. When the time comes... I could play the tummy drum, but it's just not that big. Not that big. No, I've been here. I could play it now. Even if you're skinny as hell, you still have a tummy. FYI. Even if you get super skinny, you've got something. Got a little something something. Got a little something something. I could hear your bones rattling. I do hear my bones rattling sometimes and I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, this place is fuck. So there's that. My knees crack like fucking crazy too. My knees have been cracking ever since I was like the ripe old age of like 3. So it's been over. Maybe I'll climb down and go on these, but I don't think these go anywhere. Doku. That's where I came from. To this place. Alright, let's go. I think. Does this exit the game? No. Let's go. Here. Yeah. There we go. Oh, so you... Oh, it's... I have to go through slides to get to the certain places. This one is my favorite. This one has the, like... It's like a sauna. I like this one. It's like a sauna. I like it. I like it. I wish there were more like sauna backrooms places. I've played this game so many times. And I still don't remember how to get out. Ah! There we go. Yay! I think it's the sauna. Yeah. Top 3 backrooms? A lot of the games don't use them. The games don't ever use them. I think the pool rooms are good, of course, but I really like the ones where there's like grass and they never put them in. Ever. There's somewhere it's just like sky and grass. And you walk around and there's like walls. And they never make them. I love them. They're so cool. Let's sit down in the sauna. Just take a moment. Have you ever been to a sauna before? I don't know if I have. I don't think I have ever. They're bad for you? What? I want to go to one, at least try it. I'll probably pass out though. If there's too much heat, my vision goes black. So sometimes when I take a bath and I stand up too quickly, I just like can't see for a sec, so I have to be careful. It's too scary. Also, that's normal. I looked it up. It's just the blood. The blood pressure. It's normal. Wow. The turlet? The turlet? You gotta go pee? In the turlet? This is so pretty. I love this. If I can you guys give me a ton of money? Like a whole ton of money, and then I can make my own big backrooms place, but it's just kind of like a human resort type of thing. So we can just kind of, how do I put this? We can just kind of make a big place where everybody can go and just chill, and like it looks cool and stuff. Yeah. Mr. Breast? No, he needs to do more things where like he has people starve to death for like 100K. That's awesome. I'll call it the mandrill maze. That's what I'll do. Wee. Wee. Why don't we make more like really cool buildings and stuff? That's where I wanna just hang out at the cool building. The really cool building. That's where I wanna go. The menstrual maze? Please, I don't wanna go to the menstrual maze. No, the mandrill maze. A mandrill like a monkey. Like a monkey. A big old monkey. A monkey. Unique buildings have low resale value? Well, that's because boomers had like lead paint brain. So they were like, I don't know, they literally like crafted to be low IQ individuals with no individual thought. Which, I mean, we're still kind of like that, but they were worse. But nowadays, you know, people like the unique stuff. So, we're getting there. We still don't have super unique thought, but we're getting there. What's that sound? I am actually waiting for all the boomers to die, so all of the house prices go down. That would be nice. What I want to do is I want to have a ton of money in my bank account. You know what? I should just like, I should grind Bitcoin stuff. I should just have a ton of money in my bank account and flash it at the boomers for their homes. But make them keep pricing the house lower and lower and then deny them. That would be cool. Like lower and lower and just like have them grovel. And then don't take the house. That would be cool. And like flash it off my bank account. My bank account. Someone set up an AI to lowball. That would be a good use for AI. Just to like consistently lowball boomers. And like have them spend their whole day doing that. Someone did that? That's awesome. There was a post someone running a bot to lowball. Yep. Okay, good. Good. We're doing good things here. Freak them. Freak them. Screw them. What is this tapping? I don't like it. It's freaky. It's so freaky. One said I got death threats and the bot reported them to the cops. Oh, thank God. Whoa. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I want to go in a pool right now and smell chlorine. Ah, that would be so nice. A nice chlorine pool. Relaxing. I did not use arm floaties. I'm an incredible swimmer. I am an amazing swimmer. I started swimming when I was a baby. Whee! The steam. Wow. I love swimming for fun. I would use floaties for fun. Just to float around. Do any of you in this chat? I want to know if anybody here can't swim. I want to know. Is there anybody that can't swim? You can't swim? Oh, I can't float and never learn to swim. Oh my gosh. I wish I wish somebody could teach you. It's so fun. You can do it. You can do it. You can't swim? 30 years? You can do it. You can definitely do it, I promise. This part's gonna make me sick. You can do it. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. You don't follow the most obvious path. Whoa. Whoa. Teach you how to float? First you have to learn how to swim. And then once you know how to swim, you know how to float. I asked a lifeguard to teach me. It took like an hour to learn. You can do it. Anybody can do it. You can do it. For the longest time, I never knew how to tie my shoes or ride a bike. And once you do it, it really does just come to you. Same with driving too. Like, I haven't driven in forever, but I know how to drive still. I'm just not the best at it. Still can't really tie your shoes? It's all about the bunny ears. Ouch! I used to teach kids to swim. That does sound like a nice job. Kinda... Oh, they were probably so proud. Oh, that's cute. You never learned how to ride a bike? Sometimes I wish that I can do things for you, but not in a weird way. Or like not in a way that would make you uncomfortable. Like I wish I could teach you how to swim or ride a bike or something. I wish I could do that and like help you. I wish I could do that for so many people. He can't go potty. It's the endless cycle. It is. I do. I wish I could do those things sometimes. I've tried to learn astral projecting. A long time ago, I was trying to learn how to do astral projecting so I could push people in their dreams or see them and see how they live in their life, but I never got to do it, and I was scared that I was gonna accidentally get into the thing where you're stuck in the dream and everything is scary. Had it happen once somehow? Sleep paralysis, yeah. Don't fight Allah. He's too strong. I've tried to learn all these things. When I was a teenager and a little into my early 20s, I did everything I could to learn about all of these crazy things. And I feel like I learned a few things, but I never got it quite right because I was too scared. But maybe I can try it again. I don't know. That would be nice. I used to think sleep paralysis was supernatural stuff. No. It's not supernatural, but it's not good. Can I fly? Yeah. But it costs some money. You can do it too. Just cost some money. W. Shut up. You can do anything. I truly think anything is possible, but it's gonna have specific explanations and meanings that might not be as exciting. For real. I always wanted to be seen as attractive and sexy when I was younger. I was like, oh, I wish this would be my wish. I want to be attractive and sexy to men. And boom. Now I can do that, and I can take on any form. And I can definitely do it, be as attractive and sexy as possible. It's pretty cool. Wow. Where am I? Whoa. Okay. There we go. Some form of quantum entanglement. Kind of. I do think everything and anything is possible in different forms. What would the younger me say if I had a ton of people that like adored me? Probably be disgusted and upset. For a long time, I had if anybody like liked me or had a crush on me or showed interest, I would feel like disgusted because I would think they were lying, and I would think they were a bad person for that, and I would be kind of upset. I still struggle with that sometimes. Like when I first found out that people like liked me and like had, well, when I first started VTubing, I never had an Oshi mark, I never had a mascot or anything, because I never thought that anybody would have me as their Oshi. I thought I was just a thing that would stream, right? So I never played into any of that stuff. And I one time, like, I just made an Oshi mark because I was like, why not? I look like this. And I had that as my Oshi mark. And I saw that somebody used it. And I remember that's when like a lot of things changed for me, because I was like, what? And I felt like I had to look through who they were following and like things like that, because I had to make sure, like, was that mine? Or like maybe it's somebody else's. But they, you know, they had a different one before. And I saw that it was changed to mine, and I was really confused. I was like, what the hell? And I had to triple, double, quadruple check. And it turns out it was mine. And I thought that was so crazy. And it was insane. At the time. And I didn't like when people would see me in a certain way, because I thought it was weird, you know? Just like if there's like a super hot, attractive girl that likes you, right? And she is interested in you. At first you will think like, there's no way. There's no way. Nuh-uh. It's not possible. There's no way. And you think there's gotta be something wrong here, or there's an issue. So, that's why. I gave you your first Oshi mark. I hope it lasts. I hope it lasts. I don't know why so many people like me. I noticed there's a lot of like girls that like me and like use the stuff that I do, and I think that's so crazy, because I used to get like, people used to make fun of me for like kind of things I would do as me, or would say that like, this is like a fake. Ah! I thought that was a person. But now they actually do it and they follow me. I think that's so nuts. What's not to like? I don't know. Lots of things. I still get a little bit like scared when people like me so much. I used to get mad when people would like me so much, because I thought like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. So I don't know. Still think that. I feel like a liar when people like me, or when I do something and it's favorable. I feel like a liar, a big fat liar. I feel like a liar. I have an intense, earnest purity. I do, but I don't. I'm super not pure, but I'm super pure in different ways. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's so weird. I have no clue. I have no clue. I have the blend of like, this is how I've always been my whole life, but I have the blend of like, I am too shy and embarrassed and too self-conscious, but at the same time like the big confidence and I know I'm better. But then it's a mix of both, so it's kind of crazy, huh? But I think a lot of people have that. A lot of people have like the, I'm the best, I'm the big dog at the top. And then they're like, damn, I freaking suck, everything sucks, I'm the worst. You know? I think it's just common. It's just common. But then, when I feel a certain way, people see me in one way or like understand me in one way, so they don't believe me. Like, where am I going? Like when I say I have a lot of self-confidence issues, and I'm like, there's no way you actually like this, or no way, or like you don't mean this. A lot of people think I'm like, you know, I'm not taking their words to heart or anything, but it's just sometimes hard to believe. I don't know. It's so weird. But people are not one thing, and they're not two things. That's how they is. They is and they are. You know, I get kind of confused why a lot of you seem to like me, and a lot of you seem to take such an interest and spend so much time on certain things, when I always think that, like, well, why aren't you just doing this? You know? You're like a well-established this guy. Why aren't you just doing this? So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Literally. I think we're all the same. I think there's tons of you that are way more attractive and interesting than you may understand. And that's why, like, I don't know, it's the same thing, huh? And then I think, like, well, why are you spending so much time on little old me? You know? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And I think I've seen a lot of you guys have the similar confidence issues or fears. When in my head I'm like, what the heck could you be worrying about? You know? It comes from the same place. That's what I think. Like, what the heck? What the heck could you be worrying about? What could you be nervous about? So I don't know. People are all over the place, huh? That's just how we are. I think we oftentimes see ourselves so much that we completely forget how we can appear to others. And that's not in a bad way. You just kind of forget. I don't think people are nearly as bad as they think, or they seem. So I think you should, that's a big face. I think you should be confident in yourself too. And have fun and do what you need to. And have a good time. Let's go. Let's go into, I think the little flamingos are here. Oh no, this is where I came from. I have to go this way. From what I recall. Here. I still think about that though. All of those people that use my Oshi mark for the first time, or when I see somebody that, you know, like watches me or pays attention to me and my stuff, And then I see later on that they use my Oshi mark or something. And I don't know. I think that's so crazy. That like that they like me enough to like want to show it off. I think it's sweet. I think with Oshi marks though, I used to joke about like, oh, you'll have to have them. But I think you should do whatever makes you feel the most comfortable and happy. It shouldn't be a chore and it shouldn't be hard to enjoy, you know, something like this when it's just supposed to be like pure enjoyment. So I think you should just do what makes you happiest. Always. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna think less of you. I'm not gonna think you're an evil demon. I think what's most important is your happiness. Above all, always. Always. I didn't think you liked seeing them that much. I do. But I also feel kind of bad if I seem like I force people to do things. Cause I used to make lots of jokes like that and like, you know, I'm freaking Egal Yandere, I can see this. But then I realized like people actually took it as like real pressure, and that made me really sad. So I don't want people to think of that or see that, because I do not mean that. I just want people to be happy. I've been your OC for a while. I'm always surprised. There's so many people to watch and see and have fun with, so I'm always surprised I'm one of these people, if not the person. I also don't mind when people watch other VTubers or have fun watching other VTubers, or if, you know, say they're doing a big stream or a certain stream you want to watch in place of mine. I don't really care, because I think above all you should have a good time. Always. I've always joked about those things, but I felt bad joking about them because, yeah, people got upset. So I don't want them to be upset. I don't think somebody you enjoy as a hobby should be making you feel sad. I think you should just have fun. Always. Always. My streams are a bit... I just do whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck. I just stream whatever the fuck every time, because I just do whatever I want. When I want. However I want. And it's more fun that way. Sometimes I'll pressure myself, and then I feel bad. That's why I just like chilling and talking and spending my time with people that are so nice. Whoa. The stream rooms. The beam rooms. Is this the one where it has like the ending where it's like capitalism is bad? I don't remember. There was one that I played, and the whole point of it was like, capitalism is freaking bad. What if people were like just working and it was bad stuff? You like my chill streams? Thank you. I'm glad you like my ASMR and stuff too. I don't mind. I know a lot. I say this every single time, but I know a lot of like ASMR streamers get like fucking pissed that like people are like, you only come to my ASMR streams. You only watch my ASMR. Yeah, because it's the type of content they like. I don't know. I'm not, you know, like, if I watch somebody for one thing and they want to do something, I don't give a fuck about that. I kind of just want to watch, like, I don't know. I don't care about that. ASMR is a very specific genre, and it's a very laid-back thing, you know? So I don't think there's anything wrong with just liking ASMR. It makes me happy because it's like they come to me to chill. I think it's okay. Same with like if you watch a certain streamer play like Call of Duty or something, and then they want to play like, I don't know, like they wanna play like Undertale. It's like, I don't know if I want to watch that. Yeah, I'm not into ASMR, but I like your streams content. Thank you. That's how I feel. I don't know. I think anybody enjoy whatever they want. I have no issue with that. I have no issue with people who only watch me for ASMR. I understand why they do it. So, never bugged me. Never bugged me. Will never bug me. I completely get it. Obviously, I have a higher viewership when I, you know, stream ASMR, whatever. I do it on different platforms too, but like, I think that's completely understandable because it's something you kind of sit and listen to. And it's not something as much to like participate in with your mind and typing in this and stuff. So I get that too. Yeah. The Wick rooms. The Wicklebelly rooms. I think it's fine either way. I just like doing what I like to do. I hope you like doing what you like to do. Those brown bricks in Minecraft rooms. This is kind of chill too. I really like brick. I don't know, why did we stop making brick rooms? Bricked up rooms. I just realized why they say bricked up. I never thought about that before. Oh, I just heard it and like took it, but I never really considered that. I understand. I never considered that fully. Bricks are hard. They're indestructible. Not really, but they're really hard. That's why they say diamonds. I'm diamonds right now. Because diamonds are so hard, it's indestructible. Diamond is unbreakable. That's what they meant by diamond is unbreakable. In JoJo, that's what they meant by it. Diamond is unbreakable. That's what they meant all along. Oh. I see. My pin is unbreakable. Oh wait, I get I want to know what it's like to have a boner so bad. Not to get into that, but I want to know what it's like so bad. And I don't care how you explain it to me. Explaining it is never going to have me understand how it is until I feel it myself physically. It's just, I want to know so bad. Just like you probably want to know other things, but I just want to have the core concept and understanding so bad. But like to feel it on myself so bad. It's like, I don't know. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy that I will never get to experience that, and you'll never get to experience some things I experience. It's so strange. It's like Drake and Degrassi. I think that shit is so, like, it's so interesting that, like, we're one and the same but completely different. It's so cool. I hope in the future they come up with, like, technology to where you can swap bodies with the person you love the most. Like, you two have to mutually agree and you can swap bodies. That would be so awesome. That's what I want to do. I want to swap bodies with Charles Oftenson. Oh, he's not real. I can't do that. But that would actually be cool though. That's what I think would make the most sense. You have to be like, it has to be like an Avatar type of situation, right? I'm just joking. No. You have to You have to be like mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally linked. Like the Avatar stuff. And then you can swap bodies. Scary. Like the hair tentacles? Whatever that was. I imagine... Okay, you're gonna laugh at me when I explain this, but that's okay. It's worth laughing at. It would work. Like, you would be like... And thank you for the... I'm gonna explain this right as you donate to the charity, thank you. It would work, like, through sex. But then you have like a, you know, That's So Raven flash in the middle of it. Right at the peak. And then when you look down, you're in the opposite, you know, position. That's what it would be. It would be like That's So Raven when she has a flash. And then, like, yeah. That's what it would be. That's what I imagine. That would be how it goes. I think it would be kind of nice, as silly as it sounds. It would be like That's So Raven, and then you... Yeah. And then I wonder how it would be undone. The same way? Or would it just be that it just, I don't know, when you sleep, you go back? Maybe. Maybe when you sleep. And then you just go back into your own body. Body adi. Maybe the same way. Instead of becoming that person, you get a simulation of their senses. That would be so cool. I think this is definitely a possibility. When I was a kid, I had, I don't know if this is like a mental illness, whatever the hell it was. But I had an issue where, I would sometimes look in the mirror and I would see the wrong person. And I would also, like, have flashbacks to, like, being in a different situation as I was in the situation. It was very weird. And I remember one time, I don't know if I was just, like, a stupid kid or whatever. I was walking by a store. And you know how there's buildings with, like, they're, like, made out of black glass, right? I was walking by, and when I looked in my reflection, it was a completely different girl. And she was my same age, but it was a completely different person. And then I kept passing by, and then I looked, and it was like me. I don't know what the hell that was, and I still remember it completely. And I don't know. I told my mom, and she was like, "Oh, you're probably just tired." I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. But she had light blonde hair. She was wearing like a, kind of like a little dress on, and she had a little bag. And she had this little hat on. It was kind of like a beret, I believe. But she reminded me of myself, but it wasn't me. And I don't know. Maybe it was a dream. Maybe I'm misremembering. Don't know. Who knows what it could be? But either way, yeah, I hope she's doing good. Hope she's doing good. Maybe she saw me instead, I don't know. It could have just been me being tired, I don't know. Not sure. I do think kids have powers, unironically, I do. When I was a kid, I used to be able to tell when people were sick without them telling me. And I used to, like, I don't know, I used to just, like, try to help them without understanding why I was doing it in, like, the way they needed. My aunt had severe scoliosis and I didn't know. And this was like, I guess after she had her back brace. And I used to pat her back and I used to tell her I was making her feel better and that I hope she's okay. And, you know, I didn't know about the scoliosis, but that's what I would do. And I remember she said it made her cry because it was like so crazy. I don't know. I wonder, I was a strange little kid. Strange little kid. I wish I still had that. Fuck. Give me back my superpowers. I wish I had my superpowers. What the hell? Where'd they go? Bring them back. Give me back my awesome-tastic kiddo superpowers. That's pretty kid normal. My friend, you gotta have some whimsy. Life is not all concrete parking lots. Sometimes the rainbow magic does exist, but you gotta believe it. Even if scientifically it's not proven, you gotta have that whimsy. Life isn't all just normal. Sometimes we gotta agree, even if we know it's not real. It's true. Could have been the third member of Shark. That movie fucking scared me so bad. Especially like, why'd they make George Lopez look like that? With this big head and he was like, ah, nah, and he had the like lightning shit. Why did they do that? That's scary. That was scary as hell. I don't know. They wanted kids to be scared of him for some reason. There's no other explanation. He was freaky. He was evil as shit. He looked like MODOK from Marvel. That's what that is. I forgot there was a Marvel guy and he was like, he looked like that. I thought there was just a parody of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Spy Kids director was a freaky deaky dude. He probably actually was, yeah. I'm falling. Wow. There's a Shark Boy and Lava Girl sequel? What? What? When did this come out? Huh? Shark Boy and Lava Girl is like a bedbugs like roaches motel like dentist office movie. That's like a movie made for that. I remember I think I said this, but I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl because it would play when like for a short time. We lived in a small like shitty motel, and that's what the fuck would play on the TV. Shark Boy and Lava Girl every time, and that's just a dentist movie. It's a roach motel movie. Same with like Flushed Away, other stuff. But I think I even talked about this when I was playing this game. But there are like roach motel like dentist movies. Those are a few. It's just it has the vibe of it. It does. It kind of was peak. I'm not even saying it's not peak cinema. You know Kangaroo Jack? The fucking kangaroo of the Kangaroo Jack was only in a dream sequence, like a heat haze sequence, and the rest of the movie is not about the kangaroo at all. He was in like... Hello? He was in like less than 10 minutes of the movie. Whatever that was. The movie was like about a drug deal, money smuggling thing. And the kangaroo was like in like a dream part. It's like, I'm not kidding. That's what the movie was about. It was like some money like smuggling movie thing. And the kangaroo was like nothing. Snow dogs? I used to love snow dogs. What about that like cats versus dogs movie? Cats versus Dogs, Stuart Little. There was another Look Who's Talking 2. Fuck those movies. Those movies are evil scary. Look Who's Talking, those movies were genuinely freaky as hell. Air Bud, G-Force, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, Baby Geniuses. Baby Geniuses. You know there was like a Baby Genius amusement park thing? Okay, I have to look this up. Okay. There was a baby... I'm gonna show you something. And this was real, by the way. I'm telling you, this picture is going to scare you. It's called Baby Gob. That's what this picture is called. So this was, there was like a Baby Geniuses amusement park, and this was like the fucking like thing that walked around. It's like a suit of some guy that walked around and would like greet people and stuff. I'm pretty sure. Baby Gob. Look at this fucking thing. What the hell? Why did it... Why did it... That's the Baby Geniuses, man. There was some weird shit going on when people could throw around money. I really don't like it. It was shot in the Adventure Dome in Vegas? Really? What the fuck? Seeing that would make me lose my appetite. You wouldn't have your fucking baby bottle pop that they sold probably for like $14? Like a large baby bottle pop or whatever the hell they sold you there? What if you were like dating the most attractive person you've ever met, and they said they had a big secret, okay? And they were the most attractive, amazing person, you got along so well, everything was perfect and amazing. And what if they told you they were in like Baby Geniuses? Maybe they were even Gob in Baby Geniuses. And they forced you to watch the movies with them every anniversary. But they were like, what if they were like narcissistic about it too? What if they were narcissistic and they were like, yeah, that was like, it was like, that's what got me in, you know? And like, you know, all they did was that, or like fucking commercials after the Baby Geniuses, but they were like pretty narcissistic about their role in Baby Geniuses. And they were pretty hyped about you, like, you know, like noticing it. And they had to, and the only reason why they held it back, okay? The only reason why they held it back is because they thought they were like this celebrity that had to stay like underground, and you would only be with them because of their role in Baby Geniuses. And that, like, you know, this is a great evil character. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad stuff. They were like pretty narcissistic about it. Man, that would like ruin it. That would ruin it for me. Knowing somebody was like kind of in like some embarrassing weird movie would probably, like, I would probably not like that. I don't think I could deal with it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain, but like that would give me such bad secondhand embarrassment. It would be hard to see them like normally again. You've never seen this game before? It's cool. This is the wrong, I think, game I have under the title, but yeah. I don't know. I would get a bit of the ick from it depending on how they handled the situation of that role, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. If they're like, it's just something I did or whatever, I'd probably be like, whatever. But like, if they really used it as like a cool thing, and like they really thought it was like something big and stuff, that would be too much for. I don't think I could do it. But I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. What if it was like, give another example movie. What if they were in like Dunstan Checks In and they like voiced the fucking monkey? Did he have vocal parts? What if they like voiced the monkey or some shit? What if they like did the? What if they were like Dunstan's little homie or something? I don't know. But they're like, yeah, I knew him. He was really cool. Like talking about the monkey and like really talking about him like he was like a guy. I don't know. What if there's many different ways to go about this, and none of them are good? What's another movie? I don't know. There were some movies that I watched as a kid where like I started to realize that I have this like weird like caretaker type of like thing to me, and that like I would like that like in a like relationship, whatever. And I think about that sometimes, and I think about the movies I watched where like there was like kind of like a pathetic character, like a character that did something weird and like nobody liked it, and like how that shaped me. And then I think now about how much that would give me the ick. Yeah, caretaker. There was a movie where like I don't remember the exact premise, but there was this guy in the movie, and he was like really cringe, and you know, everybody was making fun of him. And then he went to do something, and then he got so embarrassed that he threw up. And I remember I thought about that forever, and I had a crush on him because of that, because I thought in my head, I was like, if he threw up, I wouldn't make fun of him. Even though I know that happened like in real life to me, but like that's what I thought, and that's why I had a crush on him. And I think about that sometimes. But now I think about how I would kind of get a little bit of the ick from these things, and I don't really know why. I don't know why everything has changed. I got like the semi-ick, but I also didn't. It was such a strange thing. When you develop and start understanding people and why you like them, it is so strange, huh? It is so strange. I guess I get the ick from myself a little bit. I do. I get the ick from myself. Truly and honestly. I get a little bit of the ick. No, I still like doing that caretaker stuff. That's why doing ASMR and all this stuff is like, you know, biggest win of my life. Big freaking win. Big freaking win. I get to do exactly what I want. I get to be that exact person in that exact role. Did I ever give myself the ick? Many times. Every single time I end stream, no matter what I do, no matter what happens, I have to sit there for a second and feel embarrassed to the point where sometimes I get goosebumps, and then I just get over it. I'm not even joking. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I do. I literally, I have been so embarrassed at myself that I've gotten goosebumps. When I first started typing the moi, I got the ick. But that's kind of why I like it, though. But that's kind of why I like it, though. I kind of like it because it's like a little bit embarrassing, and like, you know, I think of like a fully grown man typing this out, spending his time typing it out. I kind of like it, though. That's kind of why I like it. I think it's sweet. I do like when people embarrass themselves for my enjoyment. I do. I do. Promise. And I don't mean that in a way where I'm making fun of you. I don't know. It's like a bunch of things at once. I think it's sweet that, you can kind of get past the initial cringe and, you know, like, I don't know, to get to that, just to like be happy or to make me happy. I think it's very sweet. You know what I mean? Not me. I like being embarrassed too. That's why I'll do a lot of things that embarrass me, but I know it makes you happy. I don't mind that. You know? I don't mind it. We're just taking the escalator up here. But that's why I like doing that though. I like doing things that I embarrass myself with because I know it makes you happy. Or it makes you, you know, maybe I'm more embarrassing than you can ever be. So you feel a little better and stuff. So, that's why I like to do it. Being embarrassed is kind of intimate. Well, yeah, isn't it? It's kind of sweet. It's sweet like that. Yeah. I do get embarrassed a lot, but I've learned how to hide it a bit more. I've learned how to hide it a bit more. Like playing the backrooms game? No, I'm just literally scared of that. Because I saw a picture and it's somebody going underwater and they're face to face with a giant snake head. And I don't know if I can do that. I might not sleep tonight. I'm not even kidding. I might get so scared. It's a giant snake! It's a giant snake! It's not just a big snake, it's a giant snake! It's so giant that it takes up the screen. I think I was face to face with it, it takes up the whole screen. It's underwater too. No, I don't even want to look at the screenshot. I'm scared. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I'm legitimately so scared. I'm not joking. That kind of stuff scares me so bad. Though seeing a shark underwater might scare me more. I think sharks are kind of cute. Because sharks don't mean to be, like... They don't mean to be that way. They just can't help themselves. And they feel with their teeth, too. I have my knees pressed against my chest, and I have my arms wrapped around against my knees, and I'm just chilling. And I'm moving back and forth. It is so scary, though. Why would a game called Liminal Core, which is probably supposed to be chill, why would you put a fucking snake in that goddamn game? Fuck. Don't piss me off. Why would you do that? If the game looked like a freaking... It looked like a sweet little walking simulator. Why would you do that? Oh. Why would you do that? I've never seen it in backrooms either. That's why I didn't expect it. Oh my gosh. It was so freaking scary. Why a snake? Why a snake? I don't like things with like long, tangly bits in the water. That's the scariest to me. Whee! That shit freaks me the fuck out. I did play the backrooms game with the Momo snake body. This area is so good! Why isn't there more of this area? Gosh. I love these areas, but they never fucking have them. It's sick. It's sick nasty. It's badass. Yeah. Hello. Knock knock. I love these ones. They're so freaking cool. I wish they did more of these. But it's always these damn fucking pool rooms. Alright, forward. Forward. It's like a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. The complex did have some different environments. The complex is one of my favorites. I really like the complex. It's like Majora's Mask overworld theme. Or like the Lost Wood. No! Let me enjoy it! No! Is how I imagine America looks like? Yes. That is how it looks. Depending on where you go. Capitalism. Capitalism. Hiccup. Oh, this is the capitalism thing. It is. So I had to sit in that house for a little bit longer. La la la. I love paying over 600K just for a house that looks the exact same as everyone else's and is built the exact same way as everybody else's, and it cost them probably about 40K to make. Yippee! Yippee! I love my fiberglass 3D printed house. I love it. If I ever became a landlord, I would let you guys live at my place. And, I mean, you'd have to pay though. But it would be pretty damn cheap. It would be pretty damn cheap. But yeah, you'd have to pay. I would make you pay. And also, there would be a random fee. There would be a randomized fee, okay? And it would come out of everybody's rent, and it would just be how much it would be if I really want some like specific food and I get it from DoorDash, and then you'd have to pay for it. But I'll get you some too if you really want it. If you're understanding about the fee, then I will get you some too. I will. Wait, it was me the whole dang time. It was me the whole dang time. I really wanted a sandwich for the longest time, and I got my sandwich finally. It was good. Oh. I had a Jersey Mike sandwich, right? And I am very surprised because I didn't know their sandwiches were that small now. I didn't know. Hello. Like they're like a very tiny size. I mean, I don't really get it too much, but the large size is like the normal size now. And I didn't know. Like, I'm not saying the sandwich isn't that, like, it's a big enough sandwich, but like I was really surprised. Did I get it Mike's way? Where he fucks the sandwich? No, I don't want that. I just want my hot pepper relish on. I don't want it Mike's way. I want it my way. With the stuff I put on it. Dude, their relish is really good. Extra protein? Fuck no. Fuck no. There is a study that women who consume certain things that only men can do, they're happier. And they say it helps with depression. Mm-hmm. It actually is true. It is actually true. So that's why whenever the bitch wife is screaming and, you know, oh god, my bitch wife just won't shut the fuck up and, you know, this and that, you gotta tell her and you gotta show her the study. You have to show her, sit her down, show her the study. Say you're being hysterical. You're being hysterical. Come here. Let me show you this. I'll read it out loud if you need. They're being hysterical. You know what they used to do to hysterical women? Well, it's part of this study right here. I'm pretty sure if you told that to any woman that was already fucking pissed, that you would see something more than anger. Something a little more than anger. Something that can't even be explained. Something that that doesn't even have a word to describe the feeling. That would happen. Okay. I thought when women were upset, they loved being told that they, you know, oh, you're in your period, calm down. Oh my god, just relax. I thought they loved hearing that. What the hell? They don't like that? What the fuck? Ah, I've been doing it all wrong. Dripping with style. Witness unfathomable elegance. What the hell? That's awesome. What the hell? I literally witnessed the narwhal bacon. And the gay bacon strips and the mustaches and the bacon mustaches. And holding up the spork with the penguin of doom. Penguin of doom. That's awesome. I don't know why I'm getting achievements. I did play this like 5 times. I have no idea. I don't know. Whoa. Move back. Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. What about that furry picture? With where it's like a waffle and it's like glug. Never mind. You're so mad at me. You're so mad at me. You're so mad at me. You're so mad. You're so mad. You're so mad. A waffle? But it's shaped like... And the syrup? You're so mad at me. You're so mad at me. You're so mad. You're so mad. You're so freaking pissed. Tu teléfono. ¿Cuál es tu teléfono? What the hell? You're pissed off and mad. You're angry. There's nothing that's gonna change it. I don't really mind furries. I don't mind furries when I take it in the sense of like, if they do their own thing, why should I care, right? Bourbon barrel ice cream. What is that? Is that the actual flavor? They put bourbon in a barrel and they made it into ice cream. They sometimes use different ways of like burning stuff to make flavors of ice cream. It's pretty damn cool. I don't know if I really like bourbon. I don't know. I don't know if I've had enough bourbon to know if I actually truly like it. I don't know. I have you ever had spicy ice cream? Have you ever had that? And thank you for the donation to the charity. He has his surgery tomorrow, so I hope he's gonna be okay. Thank you so much. There is spicy ice cream, and it's actually pretty good actually. I want to try wasabi ice cream, but I had chili ice cream. It was made with like chilies, and it's so good. It was pretty interesting. I want to try habanero ice cream or something. I wonder if I can make that, huh? That would be cool. You put pepper on vanilla as a kid? That sounds kind of interesting. I would try that. You're a star. You're a star. You shine so bright and you're amazing. Pepper milkshake. Ooh. Yambo. I want to try all that stuff. I would try all of your weird flavor combinations. I like that stuff. Yum, 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 yum. Pepper on vanilla ice cream. I gotta try it. I do like pepper jam. I used to have a pepper jam sandwich. Pretty good. Have you ever had a fluffernutter? Marshmallow fluff peanut butter sandwich. It's pretty darn good. Fluffernutter. Sorry, my accent. My accent, I know. I know, man. I know. Fuck. Fluffernutter. It's pretty good. I don't want one right now. You can get strawberry marshmallow fluff too. Superman ice cream? Yes. Guys, look, it's freaking capitalism. We're the pawns in the game. We're the pawns in the game. That's the gaunt, inhuman, soulless face of the CEO of the company. The other. And that's the one that pretends they give all their employees vacations, but it's just the same. It's just the same. I probably did make the joke last time. Fuck a CEO. Profound. This really makes me think. Maybe capitalism not so good at all. Maybe what if capitalism was freaking bad? It's pretty good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's about elf care. Yeah. That's why I rub crystals and shit all over my body. For real. I just rub crystals and shit. I haven't had a cold in like 8 years. What the fuck is shungite? I've seen fake ads for that, and genuinely, what is that stuff? Is it like a meme thing? What is that? Is it like a big meme? Doctor, it's a disrespect? It's a meme rock? What is it? I've seen like a fake ad about it. The rock that stops 5G and it gets all the toxins out of your body and the metals. And the frequencies. I don't watch Dr. Disrespect because I wish he was dead. So I don't know about any of this stuff. Sorry. Sorry to tell you. Oh, I'm going the same way. Oh my god. Wait, this is like the cock shape or whatever, yeah. Do you know what shungite is? Suganite. Little pyramid stuff like that. Basically, it's a fucking rock. What the I'm stuck. Basically, it's freaking awesome and you're gay, so. Basically, I'm cool and you're a freaking gay loser, so. And that's the end of it. It probably makes you attracted to little kids. Yeah, Dr. Disrespect's on it. Yeah, after you started using it. Shut the fuck up. There are, maybe I'm silly, but I think there are some rocks where if you, like... Okay, I'm gonna explain something and it's gonna sound really stupid. Alright. But I do think some of these crystals and rocks and shit do their intended purpose, where it's like, it fucking heals you, it does this shit and stuff like that. I truly believe in that, but not because they actually do it when you, like, rub it or some shit. But I think it's because, like, it's kind of calming to look at, and it puts you in, like, a kind of, like, chill zone at most. But I don't think it's like, ah, I rub this shit on my body and it gets rid of cancer. No, like I think it really can put you at ease because like, oh, they look cool. At most, you know. But I don't know. I don't know about that stuff. Crystal meth. Yeah, crystal meth is you know, those are rocks that do work in a certain way. Yeah. What the hell? What if we hung up our kids' beautiful drawings in the art museums instead of this dumb bullshit by these old dead useless artists from whenever the fuck? What if we hang up these beautiful pieces, huh? It's true. One of the things that turned the community against Sarah Strong was she was doing crystal cures for her friend's daughter with cancer. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. To be honest. That makes a lot of sense. I think Tara Strong believes that incest is a good thing that gets rid of, like, bad genetics, most likely. She seems like that type. She definitely seems like that type. I truly believe that, like, if she says something like that, wouldn't faze me. I think nothing. I can see her doing that. Lizzie! That's cute, Lizzie. Whoa, what if it was crazy? Most of the world is okay with cousins marrying for some reason. I don't really know why. Why are we against this but not that? Like, why are we like, well, that's a little bit further off, so like, it's whatever. I don't know. It's so weird. You'd think they would just be like, you know, none of it's good, but like, I don't know. Beats me. I only like my fictional big brother, okay? I only like my fictional big brother. If I had a real one, I would probably try to kill him a few times because I hate him so much. It's a kitty! It's in the sauna! That's just how it is. It's just how it is. I truly believe that. I truly believe if I had, like a brother that was raised the same way I was and stuff, he would be like the most fucked up, useless piece of shit ever, and I would hate him so much. Truly. Like, I'm already weird enough, and I acted like a little boy, and I'm not even a boy. And if it, like, you know, if it was really a boy, man, that would be, no. No way. Nuh-uh. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Just wouldn't work. He would be a loser. I don't know. I'm to be honest, I'm enough of a loser as I am. Like, we're in the scary part. I want to go back to nothing. He would have a burnt peanut tattoo. Man. I'm so glad that I don't have like a younger brother. I keep doing it, but this brat needs correcting. I didn't do anything yet though. No. If I had a younger brother, I'd take you. If I had a younger brother and I found out he was doing something like getting a burnt peanut tattoo, what I would do is if he had a girlfriend or like a group of friends or something, I would pull down his pants and I would spank his ass for that in front of everybody. Like literally like a kid. I would spank his ass in front of everybody and I would say, you need to be better. Okay? You need to be better. Get that shit off of your arm. Yeah. He wouldn't be allowed. He wouldn't be allowed. It's true. He would not be allowed to do that. He wouldn't get those tattoos. Are these Garfields? It's Garfield and his like girlfriend thing. Whatever it's called. I've been getting a lot of TikToks about people like watching the Burnt Peanut and being fans. And they always look like they're supposed to have a third. Like it'll be a couple, but they always look like they're supposed to have a third. Every single time. Every single time. It's like there's a missing piece. It's like when you drink a soda and you find out it's diet, right? And it's like, this is missing, it's missing that. Every single couple I've seen that watches the Burnt Peanut, they look like they need to have a third. They do. I'm completely serious. It's every single time. I've not seen and I've gotten a lot of them, okay? I've gotten, there was I don't know why, but there was like a few days where every scroll was people like, getting in my jammies to watch the Burnt Peanut. And it's like him doing like this, like, he's like, hey guys, how's it going guys, in the corp? And like, that's how he talks. I'm not even joking about it. Like, people make fun of, people are like, what the fuck? Why are you watching lolly VTubers? They talk like little baby kids. And then he's like, they're so dying. And it's like, dude, like, how are you gonna say this but not this? Like, what? You have no right. You actually have no right to do any of that. You don't have a single right to say any of that. You know, it can't be one without the other. He does that stuff. And like, whenever I see people are like, ew, these VTubers are so freaking stupid and they yell all the time and they use weird voices, but I love the Burnt Peanut. It's like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but like, you're just like, honestly, you're the weird one. You're the weird one, because you're watching this dude, and like, it doesn't even look sexy. Like, I'm just gonna say, there's no decent appeal in front of my eyeballs. I'm just saying it. There's like not even an appeal of it being a sexy creature in front of my eyes. I'm just gonna tell you. That's how I feel about it. I'm serious. Like, anybody who watches like VTubers and stuff, and it's like, but she's got her big boobs out. It's just so stupid. Yeah, like, you don't want to see boobs bounce. You don't want to see like this like sexy cute thing. What? You don't want to see this? But then you'll watch this like guy that like is like a peanut, and he's like, I've never seen that guy close his mouth too. Another thing. I don't think I've seen him close his mouth once. I thought it was like a toggle, but then I realized it's actually following his mouth. So, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I get mad about it because it's the same people that say they hate VTubers. And then you go and watch that. You go and watch that. That's what I get mad about. You go and watch that. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't do that. It is. It's crazy. I saw a clip of like, against my will, but I saw a clip of the Burnt Peanut saying his girlfriend really hates his streams and gets mad at him because he talks like that off of stream and then starts acting like it off of stream. And I just like, that was just a whole lot to unpack. Like, that was like so much at once. And I saw that and I was like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what to think. Like, this is so much, man. Like, I don't know. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. But it's like the, what is it, the Green Goblin mask. The peanut took over. The peanut took over. In a world. I'm just mad at anybody that makes fun of VTubers but then bounces off of VTubers and VTuber things. That's what makes me angry. And it's like, Joe, I don't want to be some stupid anime thing. And it's like, where do you think this originated from, dumbass? Where do you think it came from? You're not better. You're no better. Nuh-uh. That's what I get mad about. He's the #1 VTuber. It's true. What the hell is this? What if you were sleeping and it was... What if the train was coming and you could sleep in your bed? What the hell? Why are you sleeping in your bed? Cookie swirl? Who is a cookie swirl? Is that another like it's like it's a burnt peanut but it's a cookie. The burnt peanut but it's a cookie, but they're always getting sick. Where are we? Cookie tuber. That'd be kinda cute. Tam Lemmy. What? Long ago, yeah, the burnt peanut is just like the annoying orange. Or, no, he's kind of like Thumb Wars, if you know what that is. Do you guys remember the Thumb Wars? Ew, it's my brain. It's like that. Thumb Wars. I want to be spoiled. I want to be spoiled lots. I feel like it. I feel like it happening right now, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to get me a big slushie. A big pina colada slushie. Thank you. Arrive soon? Question mark? Pina colada question mark? Or strawberry? A blue raspberry? And IRL. Well, I can have the slushie with the IRL bathrooms, okay? I will have a slushie with my IRL backrooms, alright? Alright? That's what I'll get. My slushie on top of that. I love pina colada so much. You know, I'm a little bit semi-allergic to coconut, but I love it. I love it. So I just kind of sometimes wait for it to happen because it doesn't always happen. So I let it go. I tank the damage. I love coconut and pina colada and stuff. It's yummy. It's not tingle or itchy. It's more like my throat closes up and then I get hives all over my body. So it's the really bad one. It's the really bad one. No, I'm not allergic to pineapple. It's only happened when I've had, and thank you for the donate to the charity. It only happens when I have a coconut ice pop or a coconut yogurt. Those are like the specific times it's happened. One of them was like a non-dairy coconut yogurt. So I don't. It's scary. It could be the preservatives. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. What if capitalism was watching you out of every corner of your room? And what if they freaking got you and were evil and shit? That would suck, right? If I knew, if I knew that I had like what is it, like a gang stalker or whatever, I don't know what I would do. If I had a gang stalker following me like outside of my stuff, I don't know. Maybe I'd open my blinds and just walk around naked and then start doing some weird shit. Maybe I'd let them watch me eat a whole bunch of fucking food and just get it all over and like just be disgusting and terrible. What What if they were gang stalking me and then I just start moving furniture all around for like the entire day, over and over again? You have to give them like a specific site. That's what you have to do. Like the white chick scene. Yeah. What if they enjoy that? They won't. What I'll do is if I have a gang stalker, I'm gonna sit on my porch and I'm gonna stare at them. I'm gonna stare at them. I'm gonna get a rocking chair and I'm gonna stare at them from my porch. I'll do that all day. I'll do it all day. Start doing one of your spells? Yeah, I will. I'll do one of the spells with all of my magic too. Whoa. These are my gang stalkers. What if I saw all my gang stalkers and what I did was I ate a lot of food and I got it all stuck in the sides of my mouth? And I started getting really close to trying to talk to them the whole time. While I had the little bits of food by my mouth and I just kept trying to talk to them. And I tried to get really close with all of the little gross foods. And what if I had like the fucking white stuff all over my mouth? You know how people like accumulate white stuff in the corners of their mouth? And like on their tongue and stuff? That's what I would do. I'll just keep doing it. Yeah. The spittle, yeah. That's what I'll do. I don't think they'll want to gang stalk me anymore. Just mildly inconvenience them with the spittle. It's like mouth smegma. Ew! It is. You're right. Ew. It is like that. Oh, that's yucky. That's yucky ducky. Echo bleh. Echo bleh. I'm brushing my teeth after this. I'm brushing mine right now. See? Blech. There you go. No! Don't let me go. No, no, no. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I remember with the Tooth Tunes, by the way, I tried to propose Tooth Tunes as merchandise. And every single time I've tried to propose it as merchandise, everyone gets fucking mad at me for that. Even though I think it's awesome. That would be amazing. I don't know. They're like, that's too much. That's not possible. What? I feel like it's not that crazy. I feel like it's not that crazy. Definitely not that crazy. Tensori. Yeah, I feel like somebody could do it. Whoa. Capitalism. Oh, the Enemonopolis. Game pictures. What would I don't know. I don't have any covers right now or anything. But Mama Goonster. But I feel like it'd be good for a lot of other VTubers that have covers. Like, it makes so much sense. That would be so awesome. Everyone else who has helped us, like me. My Ori song? I had something I was working on, but I don't know. I would do a Tooth Tunes where it's just me talking. Would you buy a Tooth Tunes where it's just me talking? And it would be me stating facts about about teeth and brushing your teeth and stuff. That'd be awesome. That'd be sick. Just me talking about like, yeah, you could do a day and a night one. Maybe we could have 2 different modes. That would be sick nasty. That'd be sick and nasty. I want to make and do more ASMR for like specific situational things like that. I wonder if it would be fun, but I can't think of things that would be interesting enough or more like fun enough for that. But I don't know. Okay, not for nothing. But so I waxed my legs and it looks like I have like a disease now. But they are really smooth. They are really smooth. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is like really smooth. So it was pretty good. Yeah, I'm waiting for the VOC stuff too. It should be coming soon enough. But I've been waiting as well for it. Look forward to some other merch coming up soon enough. Soon enough. Very cool merch. Trust me. Very, very cool merch. I'm working on it because I think it's just really cool stuff, and I think it's stuff that you'll really like and you may want to like get and everything. Just because I don't know, it's just fun. It's just fun merch, fun. And I one of them is like really inspired by like I don't know, like something. I don't know. You'll see. I think it's pretty cool. I'm really excited. Yeah. The cup thing that I thought there might 5 or something. A big mug. But I couldn't. It's hard to contact certain people, especially if they're Japanese. So, but this merch, I think it's all gonna be stuff that you like and you're gonna want. And I'm really hyped. Yeah, I think you're really gonna like it. Hello, macroplastic yaoi enjoyer. What is the context behind that name? All of it together. Yeah, I think you like this stuff though. I think you like this stuff. What's the context behind that name? Pretty self-explanatory? I don't know. I like to learn a lot. Your collection grows. I think it's kind of cute. If you have a little collection of stuff. I don't really want to put out any more like acrylic standee stuff or anything of the sort. I feel like just one is enough, unless I get obviously like other outfits and other things like that. But I don't know. I like to make the other things count. I read too much fanfics likely because of eating Legos as a kid. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think that's fun. I think it's fun that it's very you inspired, that name. Thank you. Thank you for that. I do want a foot standee. That'd be sick as hell. It is cute. Yeah. But you'll see about the merch. I think you'll really like it. What if I told you? One of them is, well, I guess 2 of them are wearable. Yeah. 2 of them are wearable. So I think you'll like that. I think you'll like it. Yeah. You'll see. I'm very excited. I think it all looks really cute. That wasn't a belly slap. It was my knuckles. This is a belly slap. Right here. See? My knuckles. But I'm pretty hyped about it. This game is always good, but I kind of wish they added more, like DLC or something, so I can play more and do more things and stuff. That would be so sick. And nasty. I want just more games where it's just explore. Even if there's little creepy elements, I don't want a fucking snake on me. Hold on, let me put on some music and show you the snake, and then wrap up the stream. You're my satellite. Alright, what was that game called? Liminal Core? Liminal Core. Let's put on the some MSI, sure. Sure, some MSI. It's a good song. This fucking ignore it, okay? There's a no. Fuck! I hate this look of it. Okay, okay. Okay, I'll show you the damn snake. I hate it so much. Look at this thing. Ah! Okay, I'm scared of it being big on my screen, man. Fuck. Okay. Oh, that's awful. I'm not even scared of snakes. I'm not even scared of snakes, but like, that bitch is huge. And thank you for the donation. No, it's freaking huge. Oh, I hate it so much. It's such a fuck. Yeah, I'm not too scared of snakes, but man, I don't want that in the water. And then also there's a big freaking like skin monster in the game. It's freaky. Why did they have to put the snake in the water? That's so terrible. There's like evil big skin monster things. Let's not listen to Rule of Rose OST. We'll put something else on. Yeah. I don't know. Anything that's big in the water, freak me the fuck out. Water snakes are scary. I've heard that they can grow really, really big too. Also, hello. He's just a little guy. You don't have to make any donations or anything. But if you are, I would appreciate if you do it to the charity here. So, because there's a kitty that's going through surgery tomorrow. So, it's for the little kitty. His name is Dweeb. I think I have a picture of Dweeb somewhere. Let me get that picture of Dweeb. He's very, very cute. Put them up there. Is this Dweeb? Yes. Here's a picture of Dweeb. This is what the little charity donations are going to. This is Dweeb. His jaw is all broken, so I believe that's the surgery he's going into tomorrow. And he can't eat on his own right now, but he's getting it fixed. It's with the Friends of Bear Cat Rescue. Gotta wish him a big speedy recovery. He's a good kitty. Yeah. His name is, he's Dweeb. He's a little Dweeb. Honestly, he might be one of the cutest cats I've ever seen in my whole entire life. He is so freaking cute. I hope he gets really chunky and he eats everything he wants. Especially when he can. He is so cute. Genuinely just one of the cutest kitties ever. I can't wait to see him get better too. Thank you for all the donations to the charity. I'm gonna keep this up. I might keep this up even through tonight, but all of it is going to this charity. I don't know if I should just keep it up. I don't know if I should just keep it up in general. I don't know. Just in case anybody wants to. It makes me feel kind of happy that, you know, I can do something nice. I guess I don't really know why I'd take it down, huh? So maybe I'll just keep it up. I don't know. It makes me happy that it's going to I don't know if I have to close it before they send the money. That's what I was kind of worried about too. Can I just do it in, I don't know. Let me look. Let me make sure I don't have to close it for the money to be sent. I would hope that's not the case, right? Let me see. We are partnering people, yeah. Wait. Donate to charity. Hold on. Oh, wait. I think I can switch it to where donations safely automatically from PayPal. Subs and bits will go to your channel, not... Oh. I would like it if they went to the charity. Alright, let me see. Oh, and I can set up charity alerts too next time. I don't know if it... I'm not seeing anything about it having to end. I'll just leave it for now. And thank you so much, Headless Horseman and Wazda, for the donation to the charity and stuff. I was thinking it would send the money automatically each month, so yeah. I just want to make sure. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm really happy that I'm really happy that it's going to something so nice, especially a charity I've had my eye on for so long. It does go right to them, from what I can see, but it makes me so happy. I'm glad. Thank you for helping out with all of this and doing this, and I don't know, it's so sweet. I hope and thank you for the donation again. You can donate offline and stuff, or you can just donate directly to them through their stuff. But I hope you have a nice night, and thank you for coming to my stream. It's been almost freaking 3 minutes. 3 hours and 30 minutes, huh? But no, you don't feel forced to do anything or not do anything. Obviously, it's just out of kindness. You don't have to do anything, yeah. But thank you so much. I will be back on like Thursday, Friday. I have to see how I'm feeling exactly, but I should be okay. I'm feeling a little better with doing all of this. My blood is not so low, and I feel good. But thank you so much. I hope you have a nice night, and thank you for spending time with me. And thank you for being so nice and hearing me ramble about the same things over and over again and playing the same games over and over again. But thank you. I hope you have a great night, and I hope you're happy, and I hope everything is good for you. And thank you for taking care of this charity with me, and have a great night. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Good night. Mwah.